Hey Mavs fans, this is Ask the GM, sponsored by CCR Roofing. Let's get to some questions.
You already know who it is!
So Sinbin Cyclones actually asked, what team are you looking forward to most playing this season?
Sinbin Cyclones, boy oh boy. I've never met Sinbin Cyclones, but if he's part of the Sinbin, I wish him luck working with our Sinbin. I think as far as when you start saying, what teams are you looking forward to playing the most? For me, ultimately, it's exciting to really start the actual transition into the ECHL. I know that last year was so late that the schedule really didn't change a whole lot. And I think that, this year when you look at it, we have several new opponents coming into the IEC. We've got some new destinations that we're going to, including Alaska to open up the season. And I think that, I think most of all, I'm just excited to see some new markets. It's always great to go into new buildings and see what they're doing on and off the ice. And I think that from a fan base side of things, I think, the Wichitas and the Tulsas so many times can get tiring in a year. So it's going to be great to see some new teams in here, some really good teams, and of course, it's always great to get the likes of a Fort Wayne again. They've got such a storied past and such a tradition. Colorado is a great franchise. We're going to Idaho this year, and I mentioned Alaska. So, having teams come in here like Cincinnati and South Carolina, of course, South Carolina with the year they had last year. I think it's just going to be exciting all the way around. I don't know that I have one specific team that I'm really looking forward to, but just being a part of a 28-team league that you see a lot of new opponents, I think that's very exciting.
Sandy W. asks, can we get a fan bus for road trips?
Well, Sandy, I think from a standpoint of fan buses, yes, absolutely, we can do something like that. It's always a little bit hard, I guess, from a team standpoint. There's so many different people that want to do things, I guess, a little bit different. And one of the things we did go ahead and do was work with a travel agent to work on Alaska trips, which has had tremendous success. I think we're going to have a lot of fans up there with us, which is going to be great. I think it's a heck of a way to start off a season. One of the things, we can look into our local busing company, Kincaid, and see what their availability is for maybe some of the closer trips that fans would want to go on. We've looked into that in the past here and there, and for one reason or another, it hasn't really come to fruition. But it's certainly something that we can look at again and try and put out.